This has to be the biggest and craziest situation Twitch has ever seen. Emiru opens up to share her story, alleging that Mizkif, her ex-boyfriend, committed SA, domestic abuse, stalking, harassment, and blackmail against her.
The psychological and domestic abuse, stalking and harassment, sexual assault, and threats of blackmail that Mizkif has done towards me.
Later that day, Mizkif went live and responded to every accusation. It's not looking good for Mizkif, guys. His response actually revealed that everything Emiru said about him was true, and Emiru predicted every single thing that Mizkif is going to do to make her look bad. First of all, Emiru said one of the reasons she's coming out about this whole situation, it was leaked to her that Mizkif told someone that if Emiru talks about me being a psychopath, I will run a smear campaign and tell people that she killed her rabbits by not taking care of them. And that's exactly what Mizkif did when he went live.
She left them to die, and I'm not gonna sit here and have her pretend she didn't.
Now let's go from beginning to the end. About 4 years ago, Emiru moved into Mizkif's house, which was also a creator house, to get away from stalkers, not knowing she just walked into hell. Over time, Emiru and Mizkif got to know each other and eventually started dating. In her stream, Emiru talks about how at first the relationship was okay, but over time he got crazier. Mizkif started showing his psycho side by throwing stuff at Emiru.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruised very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident.
Mizkif didn't deny this accusation, but told it in a way that is not true.
She brushed over that I threw water bottles or my phone near her, but that wasn't during fights. It would be me throwing my phone on my bed when I brushed my teeth. I will throw you and show you an example, chat.
Mizkif also said she was violent. Why?
She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. She would throw clothes or plushies at me, and I punched holes in the walls or slammed doors in aggression. I one time did say I was gonna...
Wait, so she... No, I gotta be getting trolled.
He's so cartoonish. Emiru talks about how Mizkif would get mad at her when they both went live, and Emiru would get more viewers, and Mizkif would tell her, I'm going to kill myself.
He's saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself, I waited, or I'm gonna KMS, I waited. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him.
He said Emiru also talked about being suicidal numerous times in arguments, and then shows the example of her stalker being outside of his house, and Emiru saying I'm suicidal because of that. That's not exactly Emiru being suicidal in arguments.
This is the situation. I told her that a stalker's at the house. I'm freaking out. What is happening? Can you call me? I'll call you. I literally want to kill myself. I can't take this anymore. I feel so alone and like a problem.
Right now, I know you think it's impossible for Mizkif to be more cartoonish, but Emiru said that he will drive 150 miles per hour and threaten to kill them both for this reason.
Like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour, and like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video. And Mr. Beast had invited another streamer, and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so.
Is there anyone on Twitch that isn't a cartoonish psychopath? Hassan Abi shocks his dog. Mizkif wants to kill himself because another streamer made a video with Mr. Beast and not him. And you have Asmongold, who has roaches as pets. Alright, that last one is just cartoonish. Mizkif would message Emiru while she is playing WoW and tell her to not play tank in WoW, because then people will talk about how bad he is as tank. He told Emiru if he hit on other girls, then he would have his career back. What a clown. So he solely goes into relationships to get more viewers, but if his partner gets more viewers, it's over. He gets suicidal. Alright guys, I don't want to talk about the assault allegations because Mizkif already confirmed it, but said he misread the room because it's a sensitive topic. I'm not showing the clips of him talking about it. You can just look it up. This was crazy. I have to be honest. 2 years ago, I watched a lot of Mizkif And last night, where I'm from, is 2 a.m. When I saw Emiru talking about how insane Mizkif was, I wanted to make a video and start the video with how much I feel bad for him. But after waking up and watching Mizkif's response, I was sure that he's an actual piece of shit who only cares about viewers. He doesn't even care about money, he cares about viewers. And it made sense. He was always the type of person who talked about being the center of attention and being a attention-seeking whore. That was heartbreaking to see. And yeah, that's it.